Takes us to 7:51 at KNEB, 38 degrees. Time for today's News Extra, brought to you by Gering Civic Center. Here again, Kevin Mooney.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. We're here to remind you today with Susan Wiedeman from Panhandle Co-op and Main Street Market, and Cassidy Baum with Scottsbluff Gering Beautiful, that one of the more popular events of the spring is coming up a week from this Saturday, May 6th, over at Main Street Market. It's the Pharmaceutical Take-Back event. I know a lot of you people kind of mark it on your calendar so you can get rid of those unused pharmaceutical drugs and over-the-counter drugs and sharps and all that kind of stuff. So, Susan, 9th annual one of these.
9th. Yes, it is the 9th. It's hard to believe that it's been 9 years that we've been doing this. We started this especially when we had a pharmacy there at Main Street Market and Panhandle Co-op, and it's been a very popular event. Excuse me. Allergy attack today.
That's all right. You want some water here? There you go.
All right.
You all right?
Maybe. Okay. This has been... Cassie, I'm going to let you take over. I'm going to step out and cough.
All right. Okay. All right, Cassidy. Like we said, 9 to 2 on May 6th. Go ahead and kind of describe.
Yeah, so we just it's on the west side of Main Street Market in the old Special Touch building, and we'll have a big kind of yellow greenish sign hanging out front so people know where we are. We have a few people that will be standing by the door that can, you can hand over your bag of pills, or you can bring them in if you want, whatever works for you. We ask that it's really best if they stay in their original packaging so people know, this pharmacist, and know what it is, so it's easier to sort.
Right.
Clean Harbors is there. We hire them they send a chemist in a truck, and they haul them off to incinerate everything. So.
Yeah, it's fantastic, really. What you guys did last year, I mean, the figures you have, I wrote it down here, maybe to help you out. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah, so last year was the first year we recycled as much of the container packaging as possible. We did remove labels, so we try to keep it as confidential as possible. But last year we were able to recycle 1,000 pounds of just the sharps, of just the needles, and 1,200 pounds of just pills. And we had five of those large blue roll-off recycling containers that the city has.
Yeah, that you used for cardboard and plastic and all the stuff that the pills came in. And so, once again, when you show up, it's going to be an inside thing, depending on whether to make sure that you guys can collect in bad weather, right?
Yep. Yeah, last year I think was the first year we moved it inside.
It was pouring rain.
Yeah, raining and snowing, I think, a little bit off and on. And I think it was pretty successful. Helped us kind of have a little more control over what was going on.
Yeah. All right, we'll take a break. Be back with more right after this.
Talk about experience. The Gering Civic Center has hosted over 1 million satisfied attendees in its 23-year history. We are going the extra mile every day to ensure every event goes off without a hitch. Ask anyone that has hosted an event at the Gering Civic Center, and they will tell you that our staff goes the extra mile to meet their needs. We are professional hosts who make sure everything is taken care of. Call 436-6888 or visit GeringCivicCenter.com and like us on Facebook.
Back on News Extra, we have Cassidy Baum from Keep Scottsbluff Gering Beautiful and Susan Wiedeman from Panhandle Co-op and Main Street Market here to talk about the annual Pharmaceutical Take-Back event over at Main Street Market. This year it's next Saturday, May 6th, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And what you do, they just host a free collection of expired or unused pharmaceutical drugs, over-the-counter drugs, vitamins, and sharps. You just bring them over to the grocery store. They'll take them for you over on the southwest side of Main Street
not
Market.
to the grocery store. Don't take him into the grocery store.
All right.
2 doors down.
2 doors down, southwest part of Main Street
Right next to the liquor store.
All right. Okay.
And it's in the old Special Touch space, and we'll kind of have our banner and stuff up there. We started taking this stuff back just because of the issues with water. And we don't want that stuff in the landfill and that it leach into the groundwater. Plus, it's a safety issue for the people at the landfill. When I've talked to Daryl at the landfill, he said it's amazing if people have to walk across how many needles and sharps get stuck in there, like steel-toed shoes. And then plus we want people to clean out those cupboards and get all that stuff out of their cupboards, because another social side of this is we have people with the high amount of opioid addiction. People go into other people's medicine cabinets and stuff like that with open houses or whatever. And then, or kids take pills out of parents or grandparents' medicine cabinet, and they have what they call farm parties. So the main thing is, a lot of with this, we want to get those out and get them disposed of in a safe way, so it doesn't go in the water and it's not there available to those who are addicted to pain pills or to it's just a dangerous situation. And Brian Wasson is there all day, and so he's kind of our representative with the city of Scottsbluff, and he takes all of what we call the scheduled drugs, which is the narcotics, the tramadol, the stuff that they really don't want on the street. And then they take that, Clean Harbors cannot take that because they can't transport it over state line. So Brian Wasson takes that, and then they incinerate it with all of the other wing task force drugs.
All right. Sponsors for this, there's, of course, Keep Scottsbluff, Gering Beautiful, Panhandle Co-op, but there's others as well.
North Platte NRD has been a real sponsor. Of course, you know, they're responsible for a lot of our water here in the North Platte Valley. And so NRD gives us a sizable amount to help sponsor this. City of Gering, City of Scottsbluff, we work with both their stormwater supervisors to make sure this stuff doesn't go in the water. Valley Ambulance, if people have... they're going to be out of town or they can't get there, if you let us know, we'll contact Randy at Valley Ambulance and they will come to your house and pick it up because they can transport it. Okay. And of course, the Scottsbluff Police Department, it would be tough to do it without them. Financing basically done through Waste Reduction and Recycling Incentive Grant Program through the Nebraska Department of Environmental Quality.
All right. Bring it over here real quick for Cassidy one more time, because she's going to talk about the fact that we may do this actually twice this year. We might do it in the fall too, right?
Yeah. That's a lot of the questions are, I'm out of town, or I didn't make it, I forgot about it, I have a lot of this stuff, I don't like holding on to it for a whole year. So I did write the grant this year to host 2 Pharmaceutical Take-Back events, and we were awarded those funds. So our plan is to host another one in the fall. We don't have that date set, but as long as everything goes as planned and we don't get way more pills at this spring one than we anticipated, and it costs more than we anticipated, we will be able to have the funds to host a second event.
All right, very good. So we appreciate that. All right, don't forget, Saturday, May 6th, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the southwest side of Main Street Market, the Pharmaceutical Take-Back event, and I know a lot of people are looking forward to it. Thanks, you guys, for coming in.
Thank you.